Yo, what up, guys? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live. Alright, I definitely plan on giving you guys a full fight breakdown. We are at the very end of Terence Crawford versus Felix Diaz fight. The corner actually stopped the fight. So, what we're going to be going into now, guys, and what I'm waiting for is here the post-fight interview. But like I said, guys, I do have a full fight breakdown. What I thought going from round one, what I thought going after the 6th round. Once again, guys, before I get into that, I would like to say this, man. Terence Crawford is fighting physically, mentally, like a veteran who's been doing this for 20 years. He's so comfortable. He picks his shots. Even when Terence Crawford has his man hurt, he's very smart about it. He knows a lot of times when you have someone hurt, they can land one big shot on you or rush out with some shots. He's very comfortable, guys. Like I said, we are waiting right now for the post-fight interview with Terence Crawford. I definitely want to let you guys hear that. It looks like I'm freezing up a little bit, guys. I know the vocal never normally freeze up. So continue to listen to me. I'm going to continue to give it to you guys. Give you the breakdown how I see it. Alright. So as we wait, watching the crowd, still waiting on the post-fight interview. Let me get into it just a little bit before they get into it, 'cause I'm not sure when they're going to jump into the post-fight interview. Alright, guys, so let me turn. Oh, here we go right here, guys. Let's listen. Let's listen.
Officially at the end of round 10, the winner by TKO victory and still unified WBO, WBC super lightweight champion of the world, the Fighting Pride.
That's round 10. If he was a pitcher, guys, Terence Crawford, if he was a pitcher, he just pitched a shutout, guys. He pitched a brilliant shutout. To me, he shows a lot of experience like Floyd Mayweather now. Alright? The way he thinks, and he's patient, and he's calm. So, let me turn this down. I'm not sure they're going to get to the post-fight interview. If they do, guys, I'm definitely going to get to it. But what I want to do right now is I want to go right into how I saw this fight. I want to start with round 1. Since Felix Diaz is a natural southpaw, and Terence Crawford is a guy that normally switches. People was thinking, is he going to come out in an orthodox stance? If he did, typically a right hand is really big going against a southpaw, or really come out in a southpaw stance. All right, guys, hold on. Here we go right here. I hate to cut this off, but I want you guys to hear this post-fight interview. I definitely hate that the video is breaking up, but let's listen, guys.
The performance that we've come to expect from you when you go up against good fighters, it seems to be no contest. But this guy started out
This is live.
with a little more competitive energy, it seemed, early in the rounds than some of your opponents recently. Did you come out as a southpaw to prove to him that you could beat him as a southpaw? Why did you come out left-handed?
Well, first and foremost,
Terence Crawford.
I'd like to thank God for blessing me with this victory. And I'd like to dedicate this fight to my aunt that passed away, Bonnie Davis. Love you. And I came out southpaw because I do what I want in there. It's my ring.
Because he's a southpaw, you wanted to prove to him that you're better than him as a southpaw.
And
That's what I wanted to do.
I say this guy, Terence Crawford is very, very cocky. He's very cocky right now.
And said that you, and I compared you to some great lightweights of the past. I know you're a junior welterweight now and soon probably a welterweight, but Pernell Whitaker, Roberto Duran, you're a mean guy in there. Like, you enjoy beating the guy up in a way maybe not all guys fighters do. Am I right about that? Why is that, Terence?
It's a fight. Can't be nice in there. My dad always taught me as a little kid, go in that ring playing, you're going to get hurt. So you got to be mean in there.
we see that normal
Terence Crawford versus Broner.
really don't provide you with competition.
I say this right now, man.
Push you.
If Terence Crawford
For
fought Broner,
super fighter. Who do you
I would definitely have to tip my head towards Terence Crawford.
140, 147
But let's see who he's about to call out right now, guys.
Makes a big fight with you where you will be pushed.
Pacquiao.
Terence Crawford just called out Manny Pacquiao. Very confident, guys.
We really looking for. If not, and Dongo here, he came to my fight. Let's get it on. And Dongo.
A lot of punches were landed, man. How many punches? A lot of punches were landed.
I'm more willing to fight anybody.
Do you think Pacquiao at this stage in his career is likely to fight you?
Who knows?
Yes, Felix lost.
I'm a fighter.
He got stopped in the 10th round.
Bob Arum now. He got a fight that he's preparing for right now. So he's more focused on this fight than anything else. Like I said, I'm just...
He's calling out Terence Crawford, guys. As soon as this interview over with, we're breaking this down.
Unfortunately, the case is nowadays a lot of times when you look the way you look, the
And he looked good.
don't materialize right away because the other fighters don't want it. So you have to fight a certain level of opponent and look the way you do to make the case for yourself. In a pound-for-pound conversation, your name keeps coming up and rising. Is that important to you to be considered one day the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world?
Of course. That's what we all do it for. That's what we bleed, sweat, you know, put our life on the line for.
And I'm going to touch on this, guys. Don't worry.
Thanks, Terence. Look forward to seeing you real soon.
Here we go, guys. Let's get into this breakdown. I don't even care if this video cracking up or not. I'm not home, so I'm thinking maybe a lot of devices might be on right now. But let's get into this right now, guys. Let me just check it. Make sure we're still good. All right, it looks like it. All right, so let's get into this right now, man. I'm going to start with round one. It's the battle of the southpaws. And like I said, Terence Crawford came out immediately in the southpaw stance. All right, and he stayed. He never switched to an orthodox stance. And what he did great coming off top was, I took a little notes, guys, is he used his jab. His jab dictated the pace. His jab kept the range at the comfortable level. He liked it. And the one good thing about Diaz, guys, in case you guys did not see the fight, the good thing about Diaz was he was able to expose that Terence Crawford can get hit with wide hooks. And this continued in the second round. The second round, you got more jabs from Terence Crawford. The second round, you got more big hooks from Diaz. Now, about time the third round came in, Terence Crawford started timing him well. What he would do is when Diaz would throw them big hooks, he would take a half a step back and throw either a straight left and then hook with a right, or maybe he'd just throw a 1-2, and that was definitely keeping him off of Terence Crawford. So then we go to round 4. Basically, this is the round where you could tell Terence Crawford was definitely starting to feel a little more confident. He was starting to pot shot. He was defending very well inside. Basically, when they walked in, shoulder to shoulder, he was catching a lot of shots, timing Diaz as he came in with big left hands, big left uppercuts, and those things swole both of the eyes of Diaz. Now, don't get me wrong. Diaz was definitely game. Some mistakes that he made throughout this fight was he stopped using his jab. If he would continue using his jab, he may have done a little bit better of working in. He did not cut the ring off well. And like I said, guys, the downside with Terence Crawford was he was exposed from leaning back with his hands down, getting hit with some big shots. All right, so we go into round 5. Let's see what I got. Basically what I just said, Diaz not coming in smart. He getting timed more and more with big counter shots. As we go into round 6, this is what Terence Crawford, what I like to call, he is in full swag mode. He's real comfortable. His hands are real comfortable. He landing pot shots, landing big shots. He got the crowd going oohs and ahs with every big shot he lands. Round 7. This was another very good round, round 8. I believe round 8 is the one where, or maybe it is round 7, where Terence Crawford was just a little too cocky and Diaz was able to get his attention with a big counter left hand that actually hurt him. It actually woken Diaz up to actually fight. And Diaz actually went after him. It made a very interesting 7th round, but still the 7th round nonetheless was a round that went to Terence Crawford. More the same for the 8th. It was getting worse. It was at a point that it looked like Diaz didn't even want to fight no more. When he came out in the center of the ring, he only backed up. He did not initiate contact. He was pretty much in a 99.92% defensive mode. At around 8 and 9, I was really thinking to myself, why is this fight going on? Is a referee going to stop the fight? Is a corner going to stop the fight? Yes, I know there's always a puncher's chance, but the fact is, guys, it did not look like Diaz had anything left. It looked like he was mentally gone. He did give a last hoo-ha, I think, at the end of the 9th round, but it wasn't enough, guys. It wasn't enough. Diaz, his corner stopped it in the 10th round. They seen a little too much more. If you guys just now joined in, I did play the live. I cannot rewind it, but I did play the live post-fight interview. Crawford was very cocky. He was very confident. He was very confident. He wanted to prove he was the better southpaw fighter. He was very confident when he called out who he wanted next was Manny Pacquiao. That is a matchup I would like to see. Now, when you're talking about boxing skills against Manny Pacquiao, I think Terence Crawford is a better boxer than Manny Pacquiao. The one thing Manny Pacquiao has is experience and extreme speed. If Diaz was able to catch him with some shots, Manny Pacquiao is going to be able to catch him with some shots. The one thing I would like to see is how Terence Crawford will adjust against Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, guys, he's something like a Floyd Mayweather. He does not need his corner to tell him how to make adjustment. He makes self-adjustment and applies those in the ring. If he faces Manny Pacquiao, if Manny Pacquiao get past Jeff Horn, like maybe 95% of people think Manny Pacquiao will, and he should. Because if he does not get past Jeff Horn, he should retire. But he should get past Jeff Horn. If Manny Pacquiao is not matched up with either a Keith Thurman, a Sean Porter, the winner, or the Kell Brook and Earl Spence, he definitely should face Terence Crawford. That would be a really good matchup, guys. Do me a favor while you're here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. It's going to be a lot more videos. You're probably going to get another video tonight. This is your boy T-Dub, West Blazing the Sports. We are live. We are the future. Let me check the comments, make sure I haven't missed anything, guys. I'm just going to scroll down. Doesn't like I have not. Subscribe, like, share. Hey guys, I'm definitely going to work on getting the video a little better. I think it just